Alright everyone, how is everyone doing today? Today is Monday the 28th. You know what that means? That means that Final Fantasy XIV is doing their thingamabobber, where it's, you know, their regular tombstones, and you can grind for tombstones to get things. On their website, they being Square Enix, listed all of the prizes you could get from this month's regular tombstone event. And MGP vouchers weren't on there. If you don't know what an MGP voucher is, well, I'm going to tell you. In Final Fantasy XIV, there is a carnival area called the Golden Saucer. It's called the Manderville Golden Saucer. And the Manderville Golden Saucer, like every other carnival type place in the game, allows you to get items that you couldn't get anywhere else. But you can't buy these items. No. You have to play the arcade games to get tokens to buy the items. In Final Fantasy XIV, these tokens are called Manderville Golden Saucer Points, or MGP for short. I have been on a quest to collect all of the MGP to get all of the mounts that are available on the Golden Saucer. I need, I think, 1 million MGP, and I will have all of them. I'm so excited. To help me on my quest, what I did for the release of patch 6.4 is grind the easiest raid I could for MGP, for regular tombstones, to convert to MGP vouchers, and an MGP voucher nets you 50,000 MGP. There were no the website did not say there were MGP vouchers. I will be logging in today and checking if there are indeed no MGP vouchers, because if there is not, I'm not going to grind, but if there is, you can bet your ass that I will be grinding. So with all that out of the way, where are we? Me, me, Gaius, and Elliot, who is staring off into space, finished our third dungeon. The area under the school, which was our training ground, has had sightings and rumors that it moves, even though it is a stone dungeon. We all went to check, and lo and behold, everything had moved. At the Foss, we fought the boss, we got out, we did our stuff. We talked to Alice more. Sorry. What we have learned from our bonding experience with her was she also understands that she's being a dick. And she doesn't know why she still is a dick, and she's like, I need to stop. So, yeah. At the end of the last episode, we read Red Blood Moon, Chapter 1. Super excited. I hope you are all also excited for Chapter 2. Additionally, we tried our hand at... Actually, this is reverse. First, we tried our hand at the practical exam, figured out quickly my team was under-armored. Reset the PS3, then Red Blood, Red Moon, then bought armor, and now I need to buy weapons. I went to the engineering club, and the person was there, just not behind their desk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the dungeon, go to the place where I can upgrade my weapons and do that. So that's what we're on to right now. We are actually going to go to the dungeon. Because once we go to bed, we can't buy anything else. It sucks. So We are going to attempt to go to the building. Yeah. We're gonna fly. And we are going to... outside air smells so good, you know? You know what? Depends where you are, right? If you're in Hyderabad, it probably doesn't smell so good, actually. I was there for 3 weeks. I have a key. I have a key. Red Moon Rose, you're not gonna let me. Oh, okay then. I guess we are going to attempt the thing and hope we don't lose. Because if that's so, where can I level up then? If I'm under-leveled. I'll find out. This is not the first time I've been soft-locked. And I need to do something like this super fast. Oh, where's my dormitory? I do remember a playthrough of Legend of Legaia, where I had gotten into a place to fight this dude, and there was actually no way back. And I was not strong enough. I was strong-ish enough to fight him, but not the strongest. I had to take multiple tries to beat this boss. Eventually I did, because there was like no way going back. The only way to leave the area was to, it was in the pawn shop, maybe. The only way to leave the area was to beat the boss. If you know what area I'm talking about, good for you. And if you don't, that's also fine. I'm not really being particular, because I don't want to spoil everything, because it's in the last half of the game. I don't want to do that. I'm in a dormitory. I did not mean to come here. I meant to go to the pawn shop. Oh. Oopsies. When turning, do you use the camera to turn first and then you follow with the directional pad? Or do you turn the directional pad first and then follow with the right directional pad? Not directional pad, analog stick. Because I move the camera first. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be at all. Just interesting. Also, we actually haven't left this place yet. It's quite interesting. I think we haven't left here yet. Kitty ears. Cute ears you can wear to embody feline grace or laziness. Ride along bunny. Need an adventuring bunny? Let this friendly bunny come along. Okay. Can I really not buy any items? Or weapons out. Okay. Well, let's try this. See how well this works. No, I didn't want to do that. We've seen this. Why is there no skip cutscene button? Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Just... Oh my god. Because it's like now, with videos going like this, all you can do is press the X button and wait for text to advance. Not, let's sit and watch the movie and then start pressing X when there's text. No, just mash X. So you don't have to think about it, right? Because if you just keep mashing X, you don't have to think about when you have to mash X. You just have to realize, I'm just gonna mash X.
It's 9 p.m. Well, it's time. I call it. Might be anyway. Hopefully. I hope here and but I'm sure. But what?
Okay. Practical exam time. Let's go.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we?
Both of them came here around the same time. Remember Friday where like YouTube came first and Twitch came much later?
Reen?
Quite odd. Anyway, let's get to this. We're gonna choose our items and we're gonna start the fight and then we can do first of the day. I have not. I am super glad I did not save my progress. Can I upgrade? Yeah. Okay, can't open that. Items. None here. That doesn't really help. Link. Oh, okay. Cool. Can't really do much. Yeah. Here we go! Money makes the world go round! I know it's the last one as well.
No.
That's right. I said make good. All right.
Watch out, guys!
Alright everyone, it is 15 minutes past the F hour, and you all know what that means. That is time for the first of the day. This is when we as a community come together and do one physical action together to make us feel more like a community. That physical action is cheering, which means y'all need something to drink, so if y'all could go ahead and grab your favorite drink of choice, whether that may be coffee, tea, beer, water, juice, kombucha, papaya juice, watermelon juice, infused water, infused milk, infused coffee, mixed berry juice, chai tea, lemonade, scotch, gin, whiskey, rye rum, bourbon, brandies, Bailey, triple sec, cognac, wine, champagne, moonshine, absinthe, or sake. So everyone, cheers for making it through another day. I hope y'all out there had a fantastic weekend. Mine, not so much. Saturday, I had too much sugar. And luckily, it wasn't a huge amount of sugar. I was able to offload it with spinach and eggs and a tortilla and a burrito. It was really good. Then I got better. And I played a good amount of Pokemon Unite. Yesterday, however, I made the most ungodly mistake of my life. And I consumed 3/4 of a box of Lucky Charms. according to the nutrition info on the side, I consumed more than 80 grams of sugar in the span of 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know how. Oh my god, that was just for the whole entire day. Mostly the whole entire day I felt miserable. By the time I had dinner at around 6, I felt normal. It was really fun to eat all those Lucky Charms, but I can't do that again. I learned my lesson. It's like with McDonald's, right? Eventually, there's a point where McDonald's is just not good. I want to go to McDonald's and get a large fry. I so do. The last time I did it, though, I felt afterwards was pretty miserable. No more McDonald's for me. I doing pretty good. I enjoy Pokemon Unite. I am stubborn, and the first thing I do, I just stay with because I was like, well, this is easy. So I started with Torchic because Torchic was intermediate and everyone else, the difficulty was a novice. Me, it's like, I can do this. So I started playing with this Torchic and was okay with that. I then got the other speedster, the yellow one. I don't remember its name. And I like it more. Playing as that Pokemon is more fun. Internally is turmoil. I want to play as this new yellow Pokemon because it is easier for me and more fun, and I win more. But my body is also saying, well, you start with the Torchic and just stay with the Torchic. Maybe you're just not good enough yet, and if you practice the Torchic, you can get better. And that has its merits. Another example is what's the attacker I play as? Right, Venusaur. I was playing as Venusaur for an attacker. I switched to Pikachu, and I won more matches as Pikachu than I did as Venusaur. Again, Pikachu is more fun to use. I enjoyed using Pikachu more. Turmoil again. My body said, well, if you just practice with the Venusaur, you can get better. And there's a difference between practicing and being stubborn. I am bad at realizing the little difference between the two. Why, though? Sometimes switching is hard for me to get used to someone new, to do something. Even though switching is a minuscule mental activity for me, the act of just agreeing to do it is not monumentous, but it's like, well, I don't have to make the decision then. If I don't switch, I don't have to make the decision. That's how it is. So anyway, yeah. So this episode is brought to you by Rent-A-Gamer. You're looking for a stress-free gaming session? Meet your perfect gaming companion at Rent-A-Gamer. Personalized, respectful, and fun. No more trolls. All games, all levels, and your first session is free. Find me on Discord or Twitter or YouTube if you're on this. Well, DM me. We'll have fun, and I'll make sure you have a wonderful and fantastic time, and you leave our gaming session feeling relieved. Because when you're playing online, who wants to be chosen with a random person who swore they banged your mom yesterday? Alright. I'm enjoying this. I was adding chapters for Trails of Cold Steel last stream. I didn't realize how much I talked, how much I spoke during first of the day. It's quite nice. I don't know. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying something about it. I understand sometimes the first of the days we're debugging an active bot. That might be boring, but I hope this just chat, rant, tangent is somewhat enjoyable. I don't know. Let's go, shall we? I also realized YouTube did not do the recurring events, so I'm gonna figure that out. Okay. Alright, what do we do? Okay, so I want Elliot. Oh, there's no links. There we go. Okay, you're 100. I'm gonna motivate everyone right now.
All right, let's do this. Right.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Because I want Elliot. Oh, what are you doing? You can just do your craft from here. Elliot needs to, okay, he needs to give people, HP regen and defense up. That's what needs to happen first, so we can do it now.
My turn.
Alright.
Give it up,
oh,
everyone.
shit. Is that enough to get everyone? Okay, awesome.
My turn.
Sweet. Okay, now we're just gonna craft this fucker.
There. Now's our chance. Here. It's my turn. We're open. Go.
Wow.
Here we go.
This is going way better than you did last episode.
Go. Here.
If you're new to JRPGs,
My turn.
or if you have any questions at RentGamer, let me know. If you're new to JRPGs, the first thing to look for when you can't win
It's my turn.
is if you buy the best equipment you can. I would say that before buying the best equipment possible, can I delay you? I can.
There.
Oh, that didn't actually delay you.
Come on.
Thank you. So, if you can't beat a boss, the first question to ask is, does this boss have any weakness I'm not utilizing? The reason why I say that is, in some games, the only one that I know of, if you don't know the boss's weakness, you will not win. Sticker Stars is a prime example. Unless I'm wrong, when I was playing, many of the bosses needed a specific sticker. If you did not have that sticker, the fight was impossible to win. And so it's like, well, you can have the best equipment, but if you're gonna die anyway because you don't have the best item, you don't have the correct item, well, that's kind of need that. Next is, and how would you figure that out, right? How would you figure out if you needed what you needed? You go on GameFAQs.com, you talk to your friends. Usually GameFAQs.com will tell you how to beat the boss. You just have to find it though, it's kind of hard. If you don't want to use GameFAQs, you can try to look around the area, see if there's any hints or cryptic notes you could find. I don't know. Maybe it's like Zelda, where you get a certain item in the dungeon and you need to use that. I don't know, maybe. Next is to make sure you are up to date on all of your armor and equipment. That can be done by going to the most recent town you've visited and making sure all the weapons are what you, all armor is what you have. Stats, right? If you are equipping, and if you're equipping an armor piece, make sure its stats are your stats on your character are going to go up, down, up. Once you have bought the best armor and weapons that you can, remember this might mean that you have to grind. What if you don't want to grind? What you can do is you can sell all of your equipment that you don't need. So what I usually do is when I go into a new town, I will buy as much equipment as I can, sell what I have unequipped, and then use that money to buy more weapons and armor, and then sell what I've unequipped and keep repeating that over and over again until I can't buy anymore. And if you're stuck and you've already done that, or if you're stuck and you don't have enough money, you do need to grind. Grinding, you gotta just start. To grind. All you gotta do is go into the field where your monsters are and just fight. Right. That's it. And grinding is great because it's mindless. You don't. Oh, for me, it's mindless. You don't have to pay attention when you're grinding. You just fight the enemy, and that's it. It's pretty nice, actually. Once you've grinded enough, you can try to buy more items. But the whole entire goal is to make sure that you have bought every new armor and every new weapon that you can.
My turn.
Once you have that, then it's time to go ahead and fight the boss again.
Now's a chance. Here.
Did you win? Awesome.
It's my turn.
Did you not? After that point, after that point, you gotta ask. You need to figure out: are you under leveled, or are you just not fighting correct? So I can tell you right now, probably if I just mashed the attack button, I would not live as much as I do now on this game. And that's kind of hard to figure out, right? Are you underleveled? I don't know.
It's my turn.
Thing that you can pay attention to is as you're traveling between towns, pay attention to how long it takes for you to get through enemies and groups of enemies. Did the difficulty just suddenly spike? You might be underleveled.
I go where the wind takes me.
Anyway, then if you have the best armor, and if you know you're underleveled, just grind, gain like 3 or 4 levels, try it again.
We won.
Don't know how, though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links, too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Have those 3 been training in secret?
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
That was tougher than I thought it would be. Does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Oh, their skirts
Instructor,
are different.
May I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird. Machine, maybe? I've never seen anything else like it.
Just a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function, and it's rather customizable too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell
Anyway,
us.
that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today too. Are you all ready to hear what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class 7's curriculum.
Oh.
Give up? Well, I'll come clean. The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into 2 groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Yes. Will you be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
Instructor Valentine, where exactly will we be going, and when?
Ah, yes, about that. As I said, you'll be split into 2 groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
What?
What?
Well, these are certainly some interesting groupings.
Celdic and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Parm.
Yeah, Celdic's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
And Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners.
All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
You know, Marcus, shut the fuck up.
Unbelievable.
You'll be leaving this weekend and will be out in the field for 2 days' time. Your means of reaching your respective locations will, of course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
There's a heart emoji, but I don't hear any heart emoji in her voice. Do you? We got 19 AP. Oh, man. Okay. The Old Schoolhouse Mystery, 5 AP. Orbital Delivery, 4 AP. A Noteworthy Loss, 4 AP. We aced the Historical Question, 1 AP. Practical Exam, we got 4 plus 1, so 5. So we are at 19, and to get to rank B6, we need 20. And we are aiming to get to
Thank you for everything.
0 is what we're looking for. Saturday. Cool. 6:40. I was gonna say that's really early, but I'm also up at 6:40, so I can't complain. I still haven't been able to apologize to her. And we can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance?
Morning, Elisa.
Oh, now you're talking.
Morning.
Elisa,
You're,
that's her
early.
name. Oops.
We don't have to be here for another 20 minutes, you know.
Well, the same goes for you. What time did you wake up?
Around 5, I think? Though I always try to be up by then.
Oh, really? Morning practice? Oh, you haven't joined any clubs, have you? So I guess not.
How does she know that?
No, it's just a force of habit. I've gotten used to waking up early. You're in the lacrosse club, right? So I'm guessing you do have to deal with morning practice sometimes.
Yeah, twice a week, apparently. I'm really
sorry.
sorry. Well,
Why are you
apologizing? That was certainly interesting. But no, I really am sorry.
Finally, Jesus Christ, that took a long time.
I knew it was just an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I kind of lost my head, and before I knew it, I'd slapped you. And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
Don't worry about it. That trapdoor was obviously designed so we wouldn't get hurt from the fall. If I hadn't tried to play the hero, I wouldn't have been pinned under you, and none of this would have happened.
There's no way you could have known that, though. No matter how you look at it, I'm the one in the wrong here. So thank you for trying to protect me. And sorry again.
Yay! Finally.
No, it's...
Finally. That took long enough.
Sorry, I have trouble with these kinds of
Yeah,
things.
I mean, you're young. It's hard to say sorry when you're not used to it.
My little sister is always getting on my case for being so easily flustered.
Oh, you have a younger sister? That's a question for another time. I think I'm the same way. I've been trying to apologize for the past couple weeks now, but every time I set my mind to it, I always just wound up avoiding you.
Really? You did try to help me out in class last week, though.
Oh, yeah. That. I was hoping that would give us a chance to talk. But even then, I just avoided you afterward.
Still, I really did appreciate it. So, thanks again.
You're welcome. Anyway, we've safely established that what happened wasn't your fault, but the result of it is another issue entirely.
The result of what?
Result? What are we talking?
Oh, come on! You have to know...
This is still in regards to the accident.
Yes! Specifically the part where your face ended up right in... You know... And I forbid you from ever thinking about that, ever! Forget it ever happened!
Sure.
Are we clear?
Sure. Don't think about having your face stuffed into a woman's chest. Trying to avoid thinking about it is just gonna make it harder to forget, though.
Huh?
That's a derivative. Hi, derivative.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Derivo. You gonna be in the window?
Good morning. A lovely day, isn't it?
You two certainly got here early. Looks like you finally managed to make up, too.
Well...
Yeah, I think we're on good terms now. Thanks for your concern.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a bit trying watching the two of you simmer these past weeks. And I know Elisa has been desperate to apologize for her behavior this whole time.
Whoa, whoa! That's only because I thought it would be awkward for two people who aren't talking to work together in the same group. Don't go getting the wrong idea or anything.
Whatever you say.
Oh, shut up.
Well, as long as the two of you have smoothed things over, that's what's important.
Now that we're all here, let's say we head out. The train's not due for a while longer, so this could be a good opportunity. We can swing by a few shops and stock up on supplies before heading to the
Yes, I need
station.
to upgrade. Oh, also I need to better equip these two ladies.
The Academy's facilities are supposed to be open early today, too.
Oh, that's perfect. We can make use of the engineering club's facilities before we head out, too.
Shall we depart then?
Yeah. All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay. Hello, you two. I'll be off now, Hannah. Oh, darling, I hope you have a good day. That was quite a kiss. Take care of Kurt for me, okay? That's the pawn shop. That's the bookstore. Armor. Alright. Thanks. There we go. Equip. Yes. Wait. Oh, sorry, I thought they changed. Okay, so we have that. And so we have that. Those are good. Heat wave. Covers the Earth's surface with an intense heat. An attack 1. Oh, and something else is open. We don't have anything like that though. Okay. We are then going to go to the engineering club and do things. Which means we need to go to where the school is. Okay, engineering club is on this side? Nope. There we go. This side. I am right. Oh, I guess I have no bonding points to use, so I can't work out that. It's back! Hello! I need to go pee, everyone. I'll be right back. Please stay here. Alright, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Thank you so very much for waiting. We are going to modify. I don't want to do that. Okay, we did that. Okay. High derivative, a well-made dough with simple, easy-to-use design. A solidly built two-handed sword, beautiful and powerful. Okay, modify, exchange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you can do bigger spells. Tiny spells. Oh, Elliot can do the big boy spells. Okay. And you, Laura, I forgot your name. Okay. All right. I don't need movement. Action would be nice, but I don't think I need that either. There we go. Oh god, I don't know. Let's give you an attack. Soul Blur. Let's give you Airstrike. And... oh, you can only use blue, okay. Sure, that works. Wait, I can shop here? What can I shop for? Oh. Interesting. Well, I believe now it is time to shave save and to continue on our little journey, huh? I don't know if you saw, but the description for the deck of cards said, "Perfect on a long train ride." Thus, I believe we are going to be having a long train ride soon, where we can learn these deck of cards and how they should be used. Do you remember the card game in Xenosaga Episode 1? Do you remember that? I tried to get good at it. I wasn't good at it. I'm in general not the best at making decks. I tried looking online for help on making decks, and the help you can get online is basic things. Don't stack your deck too heavy, only have one win condition card, all the cards in your deck should support your win condition, but nothing more in depth. They're like theory of deck building. Yes. There goes derivative. Oh, good morning, everyone. Are you all preparing to leave as well? Morning. Good morning. You're all good to go then. Yes, Parm is quite a distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering its relative location, that seems to be an accurate estimate. I guess it is the southernmost town in Erebonia. Makes you realize just how big the Empire is, but they're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted their differences are. I'm sick of them already. If only they were as willing to put aside their differences as Reen and Alyssa. Oh, now that you mention it, I guess you were finally able to make up with them, huh? It's not like we were getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other that long enough to call it make up. That's good news, Reen. Well done. Thanks, I guess. Why does everyone have to keep making such a big deal out of it? Passenger service bound for Heimdallar, now arriving in Platform 2. We ask that all customers utilizing this service please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Time to go. You can fucking single hand a shotgun. Well, best of luck. Though here's hoping you don't need it. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task. We'll do what we can. Good luck to all of you. Please take care. It's our first field study. Let's show them what we're made of. Of course. Later. I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, Fee, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. She doesn't seem like the type to cause a ruckus, really. I'm concerned for them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go buy our tickets. Welcome. You're the students from Class 7, correct? And your destination today is Celdic. Yes, that's right. Guess they're ready and waiting for us. I suspect Instructor Sarah made considerable preparations on our behalf. Sure looks that way, not that I'm complaining. The train for Celdic will be departing from Platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you'd like to wait for its arrival. Buy tickets and wait. Very good. That's 4 passengers bound for Celdic. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Crossbow. Oh, we asked. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, announcer. You skipped me. Fuck you. Hello, sweetie. I hope you are having a fantastic day and the drive to work wasn't too bad. The 2 people have made up. You can look at them on the VOD later, but they have made up. They're now friends. Hi, derivative. Work review slogan, I'm sorry. That sucks. Derivative. What's going on? You're walking away now? Oh, change your mind? Yep, she changed her mind. So it's about an hour to Celtic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Trista. Oh, right. You're from Legram. That would be the direction of Bearhead after changing at Celdic, right? That's correct. Oh. Hello? I did. I finished it last episode, actually. It was okay. That's correct. After which point, it would be necessary to switch again at Bearhead. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Well, you could say the same for where I'm from, too. As I understand it, Celdic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, that's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Grand Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. As Elliot stated, Celdic is a market town at its core. It's in the eastern province of Cruzet, and has been a major trading hub for a very long time. It's also a major interchange station connecting Heimdallr with Bearhead and even Crossbill. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries, though this has of course been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Virtually anything can be produced there from farm produce. Virtually anything can be procured there, from farm produce, jewels, and bare hard furs to imported goods from afar. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kinda looking forward to this now. I would be too if I knew we actually had a chance to take in the sights. But there's no telling what kind of crazy thing Instructor Sarah has planned for us. Boy, isn't that the truth. I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. But being part of our curriculum, though, it's a safe bet to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it wouldn't hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that's a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. There should be an envelope waiting for us there with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. I finished the dungeon last episode, and last episode I also read Red Moon Rose. and just found out that I am super unarmored for a boss fight, so I had to redo it. Which was this morning. Still, this whole trip seemed eerily planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew we were coming. That just goes to show how high the Academy's expectations are for all of you. Oh, hello. Whoa, Instructor. I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. Looks like Group A is all present and accounted for. Good. And I'm relieved to see the two of you have finally managed to make up. You say that if it's old news. Have you been spying on us this whole time? So, Instructor, what brings you here? I thought you were planning on staying back at the Academy. Well, considering this is your first time out on the field, I assume you'd be positively lost without me. So I decided to stick around at least until you finish checking in at the hotel. Oh, thanks, I guess, but I think B could have used your help a little more. Would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? They'd be a nightmare to deal with. I may still have to go to them, though, if those two get out of control, but no, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See, she knew full well that Eustace and Marcus would get along. Put them in the same group anyway. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe she'd confirm it so nonchalantly. Anyway, don't pay me mind for free for talking. I'm sorry, I fucked that up. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just gonna take a little nap right here. What? She's asleep already. Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen someone less inclined to be instructor than her. Maybe we're better off just letting her sleep. I should probably wake her up when we get to Celdic though. When I came to the Academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Celdic as part of my studies. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing this place in person. Oh, really? Well, field study or no, then, I guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there? The gems and the furs from Bearheart, maybe. They say some of the highest quality goods produced by Bearheart's artisans are sold at the Grand Market. That sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure. Somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get a chance, we should go check out it together while we're in town. Oh, that sounds like fun. Hey, almost forgot. I had these. I just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Elliot held out a pack of played cards. Oh, you have the pack too. I just got a set of my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like we've got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah. They're not that complicated, so I don't think anyone will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Indeed. It seems like it would be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. When traveling by train, you can play the card game Blade with other members of your group to strengthen your bonds with them. Only the first match with each character will increase your bond with that person, but this will occur whether you win or lose. I do wonder what, precisely, these field study trips will involve. I can't even fathom a guest. Likewise. The wildest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up and sent to different places? And most bizarrely of all, why are Machinus and Eustace placed in the same group? It's like they're asking for trouble. Well, yeah, but they gotta make up, right? They can't be a team if they're all arguing with each other. It makes sense that they're put together because they need to work on their differences. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here, which is why I went to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions. What, talking to everyone? Or figuring out what's going on before we actually do the mission? I don't think she'll be doing much answering. Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concerns. Oh, fixing interpersonal issues. I see. No, nah, man. Machinas and Uses, they weren't gonna. Although Alice, that's on her name, and Reen made up on purpose before the mission. Uses and Machinas, on the other hand, are just not talking to each other. They are both purposefully not talking to each other. Our instructor's quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just going to have to work out the meaning of these field study trips on our own. Let's play Blade. Blade is a card game in which two players take turns placing numbered cards on the field and vie for the greatest sum total. Once both players have been dealt their hands, they must each draw a card from their deck and place it on the field. The player who draws the lower card must then proceed to place a card from their hand onto the field. The player who goes second must then play a card with the value that allows them to surpass their opponent's current total. This process repeats until one player can no longer surpass their opponent's total value or they run out of cards. Should both players have an equal total at any point, the field is cleared and both players must draw and play new cards. The final card of the game is used to clear the field. The match will result in a draw. Alright, cool. There are 3 types of cards in Blade. Blade cards are the most common. They are numbered from 1 to 7. Bolt cards remove the last card that your opponent placed on the field. As a special rule, a Blade card with a value of 1 can be used to bring back a card removed by the use of a Bolt card. It does, doesn't it? Mirror cards are used to switch the position of cards currently placed on the field. Bolt and mirror cards each have a value of 1 if they are the first card you place on the field, but be careful. Using a Bolt or mirror card as your last move is considered a foul and will cost you the match.
Let's get started. Go on, draw a card. After you, then.
Oh, my sim has to be greater than hers. I understand. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Go easy on me, okay? Okay then, let's draw! Looks like you're up first.
No, I didn't mean to press X! Fuck! Although at the same time though, if only I just have to lose, then just pressing X would be the fastest way to get this done.
Then let us begin our duel. Please draw a card. Then I'll make the first move. Divine Bolt! Well played. I didn't expect that. Well played. Mirror. I didn't expect that. Mirror. I admit defeat. Well done.
Yay! I won. Cool. Oh. Wow. It's beautiful. What a spectacular view. The rye I planted last fall seems almost ready for harvesting. How do you know that? Now? I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate, so things are a little bit different here. The view really is amazing though. It looks like something out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbow. The next stop is Celdic. Celdic. Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
Almost there. Guess we should wake Instructor Sarah. Excuse me. Celdic. Lunaria Nature Park. I feel better, Instructor. Celdic, the market town. This seems non-busy for being a market town.
Wow, so this is Celdic.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market. Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
Celdic's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye. But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
We don't really care, you know.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn. It's, right over there.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, who's this? Well, I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town. And the chicks with her seem like an interesting lot, too. No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to. Huh, you have a name. You have a title. Hey there, Margot. Oh, well, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them. Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students. Ah, well now, aren't they a youthful-looking bunch? It's a pleasure to meet you. We're first-year students from Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. I'm Marine. I'm Melissa. Thank you for putting this up. The pleasure's all mine, I assure you. I'm Margot, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here is taking care of all your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room. Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. I'll leave it to you then. Lewis, can I get some beer and snacks? I'll bring them right over. You do know it's not even noon, though, right? Alright, I'm sorry. I need to go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Wait, we're all... Yeah, this is... Oh, wow, that is... Look at that nice wooden floor. Ooh, this is nice. More than enough space for our needs. Thank you very much. But there are 4 beds, which means... Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys? I had my doubts about that too, but Sarah insisted, so that was that. I broke the beds into groups of 2 to make things less awkward, but that was about the best I could manage. This is gonna be a problem. I don't have a problem with it personally, but I can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting. Alyssa, I don't believe we have a choice here. We are military students. We mustn't allow the prospect of mixed gender accommodations to faze us. I know that, but in the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and this does seem like a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. But if either of you two comes close anywhere near our beds, I wouldn't dream of it. Likewise. I wasn't talking about you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone else who already has a history of this kind of thing. Maybe if we chain Rain to the bed. I thought she'd gone over that. I guess not. That was fun. Anyway, now that your room's all sorted, let me give you this. Received field study envelope, April. Isn't that our academy's emblem? Does this contain the details of our assignment here? That's what I've been told, yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, you just let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in. Alright, shall we have a look inside? Yeah. Alright, let's see what we've got. Field study day 1. Assigned tasks. Oh, cool. A dangerous monster has appeared near the highway, and it is making it very difficult for us to harvest our crops. Could someone help us? Monster, scary dinosaur. Location, a plateau near the East Celdic Highway. My house is alongside the East Celdic Highway. Please stop by if you can. Any bright ideas? Client, Samus. I need someone to replace the malfunction orbit light in the roadland for me. For more details, see me at my Oddvin Arms and Orbital Factory. This is just like the quest in Trails in the Sky, where you also had to replace a broken light. For the Common Cold, by Father Zerbel. I've run out of some of the ingredients I need to make a particular medicine. I would very much appreciate it if someone could procure them for me. Please speak to me in the church for further details. Father Zerbel. Study area is defined as 200 cell radius around Celdic. Each student must record his or her daily activities to be remitted to the instructor upon request. So this is our field study? It looks just like a lot of menial tasks to me. There is a monster illumination request at least, but that's the most we have. I see. So that's her angle. Excuse me? Did you figure something out? Oh, no, it's nothing. We should go and talk this over with Instructor Sarah. She's probably stuck around specifically. She probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have. You may be right. And while we're at it, we can grill her about this communal room she signed us up for, too. Alright. What do we got here? Can we open up cupboards for things? No. No items in cupboards. No, I don't need the rest. And we have plenty of drinks and plates that are technically not stacked onto each other, but they're floating in the air. Okay, can I go in other rooms? I can! This truly is the very image of a commoner's lodging. I mustn't complain, though. Having shelter from the elements is all I should be asking for. How are you a noble? Prissy noble. Painting. Down the stairs.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Yeah, so.
Oh, you kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself, so go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts. You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the four of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Okay, so what's up? You have this look in your eyes like you've pieced something together. Well, does this relate in some way to our free day this past week? Specifically to your activities during that time? Oh, yeah, now that you mention it. Exactly. I spent this past free day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. And while one of them did involve going back into that old schoolhouse, the rest were just simple requests for assistance from the locals. In other words, exactly the sort of thing we've been asked to do here. And by the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I've learned a lot about Trista and the Academy. So I think we've been given similar tasks here for a similar reason. That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Celdic is what I've read. There's probably a lot we can learn by actually coming here and helping people out like this. Indeed, the land of Erebonia is quite vast. This may be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge of a place we may otherwise have never visited. Yeah, exactly. So, whatever various and sundry things Instructor Sarah may have planned for us, I say we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in the Celtic culture, taking in as much as we can. Sounds good to me. Count me in. This actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way. Shall we depart then? During field study periods, the party is assigned a variety of tasks to complete, much like on Reen's free days. Details of these tasks can be confirmed via the Quests tab of the notebook. When all tasks with a required mark have been complete, the story will advance. Oh, something broke. Just like I thought. One or more occurred. Value cannot be null. Parameter string to escape. I'm glad you gave me an exception, but can I see the details, please? Oh, what's the stack trace? Oh, get refresh token stream. What the hell? String to escape cannot be null. Okay, get access token, so you... YouTube auth information, so YouTube died when trying to get information. Okay, auth get refresh token, line 46. Okay, so refresh token is null. So getting the refresh token from YouTube broke the bot. Why? Interesting. Okay. Note, however, that any quests listed with a short time limit will become invalid when this happens. Alright. What do we got? Well, let's just get the Celtic. Let's go to the chapel first. And get that, and then we'll call it a day, shall we? Excuse me, are you Father Zerbel? That's correct. And you would be... Oh, I see. You must be the students who will be helping me with my request. That's us. We came here from Thor's Military Academy. I suspected as much. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me. I'd like to request that you collect ingredients I need to make medicine. Do you have time to do this request for me? We're ready to help. My thanks. Can I ask what sort of medicine these ingredients will be used for? It's essential medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. Many people tend to catch it during spring and fall when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see. This is why I ended up running out in the first place. Ah, that makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times too. Definitely made my life easier. Agreed. We owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses. We really do, especially since modern pharmaceuticals still can't compare to it. You students certainly know your stuff. Getting back on track. There are 2 types of ingredients I want you to collect for me. The first is a medicinal plant known as bear claw, which grows in humid areas. It's not common to find them grown in Celdic, but you can still get them at the Grand Market. There is a drugstore ran by a man named Flint. Tell him that I sent you. I'll note that down. The other ingredient you need is imperial carrots. You can get these from a farmer named Paul, who lives in a farmhouse on the West Celtic Highway. Again, simply tell him that I sent you, and he should share some with you. Understood. That should be it then. Is there anything you'd like me to go over again? No, that's fine. Which of our 2 destinations should we make our way to first? Doesn't seem like it matter either way. Yeah, I agree. Well, we'll be off then, Father. I'll be waiting for your return. Alright, everyone, that is it for today. What did we get done today? Well, we've passed our exam because we actually bought armor and equipped the best armor that we could at the time, which made it super simple and easy. Not easy, just made the battle pass way more smoothly, and I didn't have to worry about people dying. And we had a lot of cutscenes. Alice and Reen made up, which was nice. We talked about going to Celdic and what people knew in the Grand Market. We then got our rooms. We just found out we were doing a field study day. So that's fun. So we're going to do more quests, and like always, we're going to do the optional quests too, because we got to raise our points. I think that's about it right now. Yeah. So join me next time I stream Trails of Cold Steel, and we will be doing these quests. Most likely, additionally, be some of a dungeon, so that's exciting. Let's see for my Twitch fans out there if there's anyone I can do, and no. Rainbow Renegade is not streaming, so is there anyone streaming Trails of Cold Steel? We have 3 people. That's 4. That's Trails of Reverie. And me, Trails of Cold Steel. So no one is actually watching streaming Trails of Cold Steel. So I guess we just have to... What? Hold on. Tyr, are you still here? Estelle and Joshua are in Trails of Reverie. Shit. I need to play that game too. Fuck. Shit. I need to play Trails in Cold Steel now. Trails in the Sky. I need to finish all of them. Fuck. I guess that's what I'm doing. Shit. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, fuck. Shit. Anyway, that's it for today. Join me next time and I'll be streaming some unfinished Swan. Lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Not tomorrow, next time.